Greetings. My name is Joseph Landing. Before I go any further, I want to say that I am not a doctor. Do not take anything I say as advice or recommendation. This is merely my own personal testimony. So today marks the 1-year anniversary of when I had my Pars Plana Vitrectomy on my right eye, this one. And I just wanted to do a little update video. I did one at the 4-month mark, I did one at the 3-month mark. I did another one, and now I'm doing another one. So 1 year in. I'm going to be quick, I'm going to be brief. I just want to say a couple things. First and foremost, how is my vision? Really good. I'm very happy with my vision. My life has been forever changed. I can drive, I went to the beach, I can look around, I can look at the sky without being miserable. It's kind of hard to quantify how much my life has changed from having my eye, cleared up, from having a vitrectomy where they shove 3 needles into your eye and scoop out the vitreous humor. Wild to think, but that's pretty much what happened, and what was necessary to fix my vision. So, it's been a year, well, I guess it's been probably like 9 months of the new normal for me. Well, actually probably 10 months or so since the blood really, well, if you haven't seen any of my other videos, after my surgery, I had like a horseshoe of blood in my vision that slowly but surely was absorbed and faded away. At this point, I did mention in my last video that I had a speck, a black speck, dark red, up here in my peripheral. I still do, unfortunately, have that. I've watched other vitrectomy videos of people and their experiences, and they all mention that they sometimes get floaters or little spots in the peripheral. I've watched this speck get lighter over time. I'll notice it less and less, but I do have it at a year's point at this point. But before I go further, I'm gonna nitpick here because I'm gonna nitpick and say exactly what's still left in my vision. And I want you to understand that if a mountain represented the amount of mess in my eye before my surgery, everything I'm about to say represents a puddle. Okay? So yeah, I have a little dot in the left peripheral, higher up. I don't see it in all lighting conditions. I don't see it very often. It's very easy to ignore or not even see. I do see it in brightness. I can see it in other situations, but again, it's not a big deal. It's not what I had. It's not the ring and the massive tree branch and the huge black spot. And it's not like that, and it has gotten better, though albeit very slowly. Will it go away completely? I hope so. If it doesn't, if I have to go the rest of my life with it, not a big deal. The rest of the horseshoe is gone. I think I mentioned a blob that was underneath the speck. That's gone. I can, under very specific light, very high light, like the beach or something, I can see some little ghosts of shadows. But this is something I don't see in the vast majority of lighting conditions, not daily, not even weekly. I mean, it's so minor. And then at the right side of where that horseshoe was, I do have a very faint line that I can see, but that's really far to the right, so I have to do a big eye movement right to left, and I'll only see it if it's, white wall, highlight, whatever. And all this is blood. None of these are floaters, because I've looked at all of them, or at least I know what floaters look like. I've examined them with squinting, looking at light sources, whatever. These aren't floaters. They're all still blood remnants. And that's what I've got left. So again, I've got to clarify to you that I am extremely, my vision is so much better than it was. I would do the surgery again like that if I was given, if I had to do it again, if I had a chance to do it again, I would do it again. Like if I needed to, like go back in time, I would do it again. I think I don't want this to become too long and rambly. I didn't prepare anything, so let me just kind of try to close out here. At this point, the biggest annoyance in my vision is my left eye floaters, which have gotten worse in the last year. Floaters, at least for me, get worse over time. So will I do surgery on my left eye? Maybe one day. I'm still years away from where I was with my right eye. So you know, that's years more of medicine getting better and better, and maybe we won't even need to do vitrectomies to get rid of floaters in time. But yeah, I may eventually get surgery on my left eye. I'd prefer not to have at least one unoperated eye, just for safety reasons. But, you know, if medicine gets better, definitely something I'll look at and consider. So everyone out there who has horrible floaters, I feel your pain. I'm very sorry for you. I'm very sorry that you suffer from this. I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. The only recommendation I'll give you is talk to your doctor and talk to a retinal specialist, not an ophthalmologist. Find a retinal specialist. They're people who at least understand what floaters actually are, or rather they appreciate what they are and how much they can impact and debilitate you. So, you know, there's not, as far as I know, many surgeons that perform these surgeries. So that can be difficult if your doctor did recommend you get it. So I just wish you all the best. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. I'm never going to say you should get the surgery because I'm not going to recommend anyone do anything surgically. Now that's something you have to make a decision by yourself, your family, your doctors, etc. I just want you to look at this and see my testimony and how I was affected. So I'll summarize. I'm a year out. Vision is, unbelievably better. It's not where I was when I was 13. It never will be. That's not what the surgery is going to do. It's not like a magic deity touches your eyeball and heals it. That's not how it works. But my acuity, I'm 2015 vision, you know? Yeah, I've got a couple little specks in my peripherals, but that's so minor compared to what I had. And they don't come in the central vision at all. I guess that's about all I have to say. It's been a year, you know. I really like the new normal. I'm grateful for the vision I have right now. I haven't noticed any cataract development. If it does happen, get cataract surgery. One more thing I'll say is that, you know, I think I did touch on this maybe, but the first couple months there, I would occasionally see some weird crap at times. But it was nothing that the doctors had. They told me what to look for specifically that'd be a problem, and that wasn't any of it, so I wasn't worried. I still do. Oh, and one more thing. People have asked this. Flashes. I have had flashes in both my eyes all my life, and they have not stopped since the surgery. I still get flashes in my right eye and left eye. It's here to stay. So, I just wanted to say that as well. Okay, that's pretty much all I have to say. Let me know if you have any questions, and wish you guys the best. Thanks a lot.